Guys, oh my goodness, Eric, we're rolling, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to start off. Thank you so much. I am now 25. It is my birthday tonight. I'm so excited to be starting off my birthday doing something I love, smoking weed around very talented people, man. This is very fucking exciting. I love doing this shit, and I want to do it for the rest of my short little fat life. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go! Alright, tonight show season 3, how the fuck we doing? Oh shit! Season 3, it's good to see you guys. I fucking missed you. How the fuck we doing? Oh man, season 3 premiere. We have a good show for you this evening. Of course, playing everyone in and out. We got Norman Davis, our musical conductor. Let us hear that beautiful music right there. That shit is all us. Whenever you start hearing that beautiful stuff, you come on in. Speaking of music, we have our musical guest coming out later on. Guys, make some noise for Frisky! Frisky, our musical guest. We have very funny comedians coming out later on this evening. We got Chelse Greaux in the motherfucking house! We got Jasmyn Carter! And of course, we have a very special guest. My friend David Centofanti is going to be coming out right here after the monologue. He's so talented, I can't wait to show you what he can do. So, alrighty guys, let's catch up. It's been a couple months. We left in the middle of the summer, I think it was. Lots been happening in the weed world, lots been happening in my world. I have a son, in case you haven't heard. I'm not the mother, I'm the father. I'm a Mexican male, I know I look like neither, he's confused too. My son just turned 2 recently while we were on break. My son turned 2. And it's so exciting seeing him grow. He's getting excited about new things every day. Right now he's obsessed with guns, which is kind of scary. I guess he really is white. I love the kid. I tell him you could be a CEO or an astronaut. He's just give me my AK, daddy. And that's cool. I guess you gotta support your kids, but I just hope he doesn't grow up to be a school shooter. What almost happened at C-Sun the other day. Speaking of which, C-Sun, apparently a student, I didn't go to school, a student wrote a letter saying that on the last day of class, he would shoot up the school. Smoke something, dude, chill out. And he, what he should have wrote was, I'm failing all of my classes. Fucking incel, alright? NC minus, fucker. Melania Trump is asking comedians specifically to keep her name out of their mouth. She doesn't like being made fun of. What I was wondering is, why did you put Trump in your mouth, lady? And who taught you English? I thought she was fucking Russian. How do you know what they're saying? I don't like that. Anyway, so speaking of which, Michael Cohen is going to jail for 3 years, right? Isn't that cool? He's pleading guilty to paying off Stormy Daniels and Karen McDougal to influence the election, which is a felony. And, he looks like a rat, and he's going to start doing that shit soon, you know what I'm saying? He's going to start he's already said that Trump ordered him to do it, which makes Trump an unindicted co-conspirator, okay, ladies and gentlemen? What Trump needs now is a new chief of staff, which is going to be really hard to fill that position when everyone around you keeps going to jail. Good luck. Jeff Sessions is fired, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Sessions got fired. Marijuana public enemy #1. He was the original attorney general for Trump, and mission accomplished. That fucker is gone. He was rallying against marijuana, the little fucking Keebler elf, and he kept saying that it kills you. Well, you know what? It killed your career, buddy. You're right. You should have something else to focus on. Read the room. Anyway, so that's about it going on in the world. And what do you guys say? Let's start off the season 3 premiere, huh?
Yeah.
Make some Night Show, Season 3. Please put your hands together for the first guest of the evening, my friend, David Centofanti! Make some fucking noise! Take a seat. So,
it's a good time to start with a fence because I don't think we can afford a wall.
No! Dude, how the fuck you doing?
So, it's such an awful start. I'm doing lovely, man. How are you doing?
Pretty good, man. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for having us.
Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
I'm from Detroit.
Right, not 8 Mile.
No, just a little bit north. My dad's from the south of 8 Mile, so I'd go visit him on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sunday night would roll around, The Simpsons would come on TV, and I'd get to leave and go back over 8 Mile. So
that's what's up.
Just
dude.
Detroit on the weekends.
And you came out here, like, what was it, a couple of years ago? No,
yeah,
like
2 years ago now.
2 years ago, man. Awesome. You came out to do comedy and everything.
Yes, sir.
And what else do you do?
I do opera also.
Opera?
Yeah.
Woo! Tell us about...
And smoke weed, man.
Yeah. Tell us about why'd you go from opera to comedy?
The personalities of the people, really.
Yeah, I mean, they're both loud as fuck.
Loud as fuck, but you get more truth with comedians. You know, in opera, you're performing someone else's material that was sometime written 300 years ago.
Right.
With comedy, you're creating your own content.
You don't laugh at opera.
Oh no, you can laugh at operas, man. You're mostly laughing at tragedy. It's very similar to comedy.
Oh, okay.
In that sense, but like I said, it's not self-created content. You're performing something that Verdi wrote over 250 years ago, so your relation to it isn't socially significant. Yeah, it's pretty to listen to, but it ain't.
And you were getting like on stage doing opera before doing comedy?
No, actually, I first was comedy.
No shit.
Yep, I was very young, and I remember just driving in the car with my folks, and everybody was laughing, and I had no idea what the context was, but it was this thing called the 5 o'clock Funnies in Detroit, and I just remember, like, it was the first time I'd ever seen my family as a whole on a road trip laugh together, and I was like, whatever that is. So that was the seed that was planted first, and opera just kind of happened. I was in a practice room one day, and Pavarotti had just died. So I was like, let's see if I can do what he did. I channeled that and fucking hit some notes. So got very lucky in that department.
And how old were you then?
That was around age 17, 16.
Oh, you've been doing it for a hot minute then.
Yeah.
Huh? Wow. All right. So can you show us some?
Yeah, it's your birthday too. So let's just sing Happy Birthday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
How does that sound, guys? Happy birthday, opera version.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Victor Martinez.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday to the best goddamn host in the land.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah!
Love you, brother.
Thank you. David Centofanti, ladies and gentlemen!
Yeah!
That's fucking amazing. The only way we could top that is bringing out another comedian. You ready for some comedy,
Oh,
David?
hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I'm ready to laugh.
We got the next blunt.
I know I'm going to laugh.
Ladies and
She's
gentlemen,
funny. Fuck.
make some noise for your first comedian of the evening. This girl is fucking hilarious. Hi Tonight Show, Chelse Greaux!
Yo, how's it going today, everybody? Y'all good? We out here, okay? Yo, so I just switched. I was drinking a bad beer earlier, a cheap beer, and then someone brought Guinness, and I was like, oh, okay. And the second I took a sip of it, my entire body just went off, and I was happy. I was like, oh, okay, this isn't happiness tastes like top shelf. I'm over 30 now, so currency and is my time, not money, because I gotta get up in the morning and do stuff, So now, I can't drink like 12 bad drinks, okay? This is one good drink. That's all I can afford, okay? Financially and time-wise. Actually, I did a show recently, and the host, he offered to buy me a drink. He said, oh, let me get you a cocktail. I said, all right, sure, I'll do a Maker's Mark and ginger ale, right? Like I said, top shelf, So he said, oh, yeah, I got that. Then he orders a bottom shelf. How you gonna bring me Barton's, okay? I don't get along with Barton's, okay? Anything with a B. No, there ain't no good whiskey start with B, okay? It's been a while. What do they do? But my point is that he gets on stage and brings me up. He says, all right, come on stage. We got, what's your name again? Rhonda? I was like, no, Chelsea. No, that was close. No, sir. C and R, opposite sides of the alphabet, okay? Completely cousins, like, just not. So then he says, well, girl, since I got you that drink, I'm going to get that number, I'm going to need that number and I'm going to need that cookie, okay? And she got it, all right? I'm like, sir, you forgot my name and got me bottom shelf liquor, okay? Like, if you can't afford Makers, you can't afford Pampers, okay? Peace, all right? That's the thing, man. I don't understand how some of these guys be out here. No one here, y'all all, look like Makers gentlemen, okay? Jameson it up. But this guy, I don't understand how you expect the world for nothing. Really? Like, there's this phenomenon right now where, like, all these guys want to, the same day they meet you, have unprotected sex. Isn't that crazy? Just want to, oh, I just want to risk it all. No fear of future, anything. No, they're just like, yeah, I just want to meet you, and I just want to, be a father now. That's just weird. I'm like, sir, again, you can't get Jameson, okay? You can't afford a doctor's visit, okay? Pediatricians are not cheap. Okay? These baby wipes. That's the thing, like, it's $1,800 to a month on average to raise a toddler or a child right now. That's off the break, okay? Right, we know he has a kid, okay? Right, this suit is nice, okay? It is on sale, okay? Yes. It's like, you can get a nice suit on sale. That's what you gotta do. You gotta shop in the bargain bin because it's expensive to have these kids, okay? I'm shopping the bargain bin and I'm kidless. I got the stretch marks I got through though, okay? I got some of these stretch marks that look like directions on a map, so. But yeah, man, I just feel like you can't just be out here trying to, like, reproduce it. And this is what is so sad, because everyone wants to tell women, like, oh, don't be a gold digger, invest in a broke guy. And it's like, listen, okay, if we was in the wild and I was a lioness, I'm not going to get with the lion if you can't win a fight, okay? Like, if you getting here jacked up by every Mufasa and Scar that comes around, then, I'm going to have to pass. Because then I'm going to have these cubs, and then a predator could come and just attack and eat my children, and then you just gonna be out here like, oh, I was taking a nap. No, I need somebody who can fight back, okay? Hold on to the ledge, Mufasa, I'm just saying, I need somebody. You wouldn't call a lioness, you wouldn't say, oh, she's a fight digger, You'd be like, no, you're a smart lioness, okay? You don't want swollen ankles for 9 months for nothing, right? That's the point. I did take a pregnancy test, just so y'all know. Safe. That's what the minus sign is. It's like safe, just good. I did think I was pregnant recently. It was just Chipotle, thank God. Yeah. It's been an interesting year. I recently had to end a 4-year friendship because she kind of stabbed me in the back. Which is not a big deal though, because the night before she did, I was praying and I said, God, tell Satan to get behind me, So she was really just in position, That's why you gotta be specific when you talk to God. You gotta be like, hey, God, tell Satan to get in the kind of corner so I can see, so I can swerve from it. Just you gotta be specific. I do want hoes to stop thanking God for, their bad behavior, when they get out of situations. Like, I have a extended cousin. She calls me up. She's like, girl, I got a testimony. I'm like, oh, what happened, girl? You like, found who your son's father is? I hope so. He's 14. She was like, no, girl. One better. I was cheating on my husband with his best friend, right? And then, he came home early. But thankfully, that car, he still ain't got it fixed. So it went, bop, bop, bop. And then, his homie snuck out the window. No one was the wiser. So I want to say, hallelujah, God, for the warning, okay? What he doing, okay? Then he blocked it. I was like, girl, you are a hoe. This is not a testimony. This is terrible. This is terrible. Yeah. Man, I have been single for a while, my whole life. I'm not drunk. Because it's so, I think I'm single because, I haven't subscribed to the whole lifestyle, because a lot of hoes, and I think, I don't agree with what hoes do, because, like, in the sense that, I think hoes do too much to change themselves to please men, Hoes will sit there and say stuff like, yeah, Chelsea, you gotta get weave or tracks in your hair so you can be, like, attractive to men. I'm like, girl, have you met men? The bar is low, okay? Like, literally, you could have no arms, no legs, no teeth, one eye, hot breath, and if you got a working vagina, somebody will pick you up and take you home, okay? Grab a to-go bag, all right? They're like, all right, I got this one. All right, let's get home, girl. Yeah, like, no standard. Just be a woman. It's really just functioning. I did have a gentleman say something. A lot of gentlemen like to say things too when I get off stage. I don't know. It's like they see funny and they're like, oh, how can I turn that down? And he said to me, he was like, Chelsea, I want you to know, you're really talented and everything, but I saw that you were sweating a lot on stage. He said, I know you're a lady, so I just want to let you know that, you're sweating on stage. I want to check that out. I'm like, oh, and he's, trust my kids. So I'm like, all right, you just don't know what work looks like, and so I told him that, I was like, well, if you have a problem with sweaty women, then that's fine, because if you're a sweaty woman, that means you're alive. And I think that, if you want a woman who doesn't sweat, that means you want a reptile. And that's fine, because, reptiles have cold pussy, so I'm just saying you do. It's facts. It's just science, I just feel like pussy should be microwavable. It should be hot and ready, It's just my thoughts on that. No one hot pocket pussy? I know, just, ready. Fresh out the steamer. All right, okay, all right. This one in a direction. I know Kavanaugh, and this is late, but whatever. It's not my fault the show premiered late. I'll do it anyway. Kavanaugh, is in the Supreme Court now. I think it's crazy because his name warned us, right? It's like Kavanaugh. It's like, I believe that he did it with some of those women because I think that he might have just gotten confused. He might have thought, oh, yeah, I can do this because she's saying my name. And then she's like, no, Kava, no, Kavanaugh, no, Kava. Okay. That was for me. It's fine. Also, if you're in a weed circle, please do me a favor. Don't sell weed to the non-weed smokers, okay? Like, they're clearly there for the ambiance. Like, there's just not... People trying to sell weed. Like, weed's like vagina. It sells itself, okay? It's the built-in. Stop. I just want y'all to do that. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go to my telly for this last one because this one's oh yeah. That same gentleman that decided to ask me, for fellatio, for a $4 drink. That gentleman said to me, he was like, Chelsea, since I got you that drink, I'm gonna need that number. I was like, sir, I can't give you things you can't pronounce. So. It is ER, okay? Learned that in kindergarten. And you know what? I think that's gonna be it for me, right? All right. I'm Chelse Greaux. This has been Hot and Nice Season 3 premiere. We out here, y'all. Hey, Down Dog. Catch our album, Down Dog. We're gonna talk about it. Down Dog is on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, everything. It's on Tidal too, okay? So support a black-owned business. There you go. All right. Cheers. Thanks.
Chelse Greaux! What do you call you, Rhonda?
No, it's not. Yeah, like Rhonda or like Stacey, something in the lower alphabet.
You prefer Chelsea?
Well, that's what my mama said.
I feel like calling you Rhonda right now.
Well, no, well, that's so fine. Like,
no, you are the Chelse Greaux.
Yeah, for sure.
You've been very busy since we last saw each other. You dropped a motherfucking album.
Yep.
Woo! Down
Dog.
Dog, available everywhere. You say it was on Tidal?
Yo, it's on Tidal, man.
Did
It's
you
on
talk
all
to
the
Jay-Z or something?
Hey, I don't know, man, but Jay, holla at me, okay? You gonna show my mentions out at the end, son, okay?
Wow, that's I like that.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no. It's,
And that was like, that's like a full hour you got going on right there?
I did 30 minutes, half hour, yeah. So.
Good. You know what? No, I listened to that actually. Now that I remember, and it was fucking hilarious. I listened.
You were too high to remember the length?
Yes, I was like, how long has this been? It was just no. And then other than that, you've also been very busy producing a new show for Channel 310.
Yes. I have a new show. I was, for this last year, I had a segment called Grow Up on Secret Black People Meetings.
Started off as a segment.
Yeah, which was hosted by Niles Absent.
Secret Black People Meetings. Shout out.
And shout out to that.
He's
and
out
then,
in New York.
Right, he's in the NYC. It's colder there, but we'll be back. Prayers, but the segment was called Grow Up, so I was just kind of giving advice, and I kind of would pick two opposing groups, like blacks and whites, Latinos and white people, for example, or dogs and cats, those kind of things, those groups, all the groups.
Dogs and white people.
Dogs and white people, right? That can be, so I was just trying to pick up those people, and I basically it's just kind of finding a way to how each group can mature and be better, but then how can they coexist and work together? Yes, that's the idea.
To grow up.
Play on my last name.
Which is French.
Yeah, it is French. My grandfather, from the Virgin Islands, St. Thomas. So
I did that, and then you've been fucking. So now you transform. What's changed about that from a segment to a show?
So now it's expanded into a full show to the point where I have multiple segments on there now. I have a Grow Money segment. No, I'm not a professional financial at all. My account will tell you that. But I am learning, and I have met some people along the way that they're not financial experts, but they've learned the hard way things that, little things that you can do, like say putting 10% of your income away, things like that, things that you don't realize because finances are boring. So the idea is to kind of make it like a fun way to go on this journey together, us all kind of get our accounts together, basically, y'all help me get my account together. We're going to help you get your account together. Everyone's account's going to be...
Secure the fucking bag.
Secure the bag, right. So, that's Grow Money. We also have my Grow on the Street segment where I go on the street and I ask about, certain topics, mixture of current events, historical events, and, social stuff. And then just kind of asking strangers on the street, what their thoughts are of that.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah,
you come up to him with a microphone and shit?
Cell phone, but we work it.
That's cool, though.
But no, I mean, we roll up to them and then
just random ass people.
Random people, and then we just kind of I asked them if they think it was a G move, for the person that we're talking about in this segment is was it good or bad, and then an X move is no, that person's trash, basically. So
I like it.
Yeah. And then I have a growing pain segment where I'm interviewing other comedians or artists in general they're just kind of sharing a story about a specific time in their life when they had a really rough time, but they kind of pushed through and grew out of it into who they are now.
I dig that.
Yeah. And of course, Grow Up is still a part of the show. I do close the show out with my Grow Up advice segment as well.
Where it started.
Yeah, where it all started. Yeah.
I like that. Only on Channel 310.
Channel 310. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so you can find that. You find a couple episodes now, right, online.
Yeah. So the pilot is out. It is available. Yeah. And then we're gonna be shooting before the end of the year. We'll probably start shooting for episode 2. Absolutely.
Excellent. Look out for that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Episode 2 will probably come out early January. Yeah.
You know what you should do? Let's do a grow weed segment. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's up?
Hey, you got the strain,
That's fucking awesome. Guys, make some noise for Chelse Greaux. Fucking hilarious. Look up the first musician of the season. He's here. He's got his guitar. Guys, make some noise. Frisky! What's up, man? How we doing?
Actually, Chelsea, would you mind handing me my guitar?
You want me to work? Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna start with one song, but
your act reminded me of a song that I wrote, so I'm gonna play that song.
Oh, okay. Turn up.
Okay.
Being abused.
Inspired. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Frisky!
Yeah!
Alright, we good? Can you guys hear me back there? Good. I've never performed for high people before. This is, there's like that guy's asleep. There's a drug deal. I can see a drug deal going on. It's great. Alright. How's the volume for the guitar, guys? You guys like it?
Yeah.
Yeah? I want to turn it up a little bit. That's alright. Yeah, okay. This song goes out to all the gold diggers out there. Digging deeper than 49ers and Chilean miners, you know what I'm saying? Alright, check it. You're looking pretty good, you're looking pretty fine, but nobody loves you for what's on the inside. You're like a new Benz, everybody wants you, but no one can afford you. Well, guess what? I can. Are you a gold digger? You digging me? Well, I hope you brought your drill, cause you're gonna dig deep. Get that dick meat in your mouth, in and out. Remember now, the famous didn't get to the top by spitting out. What's the credence of your life? What's the purpose of your mind? Out to make an old man feel 25? Alright, fuck it, you got it made in the shade, while the rest of us have to sweat hard to get paid. Don't worry, honey, it's just what you do. I know you don't mean it and you don't have a clue, but I'm a super hypocrite, cause I have a dick, I had some fake titties, I've been doing the same shit. I like to believe it. You're in it for more, not just in it for cash or fancy cars and clothes. Just dig deep down inside. Just don't leave me, baby. I'll pay for your time.
Woo! Ow! Yeah.
You always look your best, better than the rest. Dress pressed, fresh to death just to impress. But all that cleanliness, you were quite the mess. If life was an exam, you cheat the test. You went straight to the top, no hanging at the bottom. I remember the days you were working at McDonald's. You were pushing them burgers to get a couple dollars. Now you're privileged as fuck, like you Hillary Rodham. But haters gonna hate, so let them be haters. Why climb the ladder when you got an elevator? Cause you got yourself a man, he's old and fat. He looks like Darth Vader without the mask. And it doesn't even matter cause his fat. He's filled with love and stacks of cash. And on the day he dies, you come to get paid, but come to find out he didn't remember your name. I like to believe it. You're in it for more, not just in it for cash or fancy cars and clothes. Just dig deep down inside. Just don't leave me, baby. I'll pay for your time. And it's a shame you're digging for gold. Dig deep inside, there's so much more. But then again, I'm flying coach while you're in first class. So what do I know? I like to believe it. You're in it for more, not just in it for cash or fancy cars and clothes. Just dig deep down inside. Just don't leave me, baby. I'll pay for your time. I'll pay for your time. I'll pay for your time.
Yeah!
This song's called Dig Deep. Woo! I don't want to put Chelsea to work, she's going to yell at me.
Victor, thank you, Vic.
Alright, so I'm going to play one more song for you guys. The song's called Everybody Says Hey.
All right. Guys, make some noise for Frisky!
I pull it to the spot, everybody says hey. Step
step into the club, body says, hey, I'm gonna be somebody someday. I work real hard just to get that pay. I pull into the spot, everybody says, hey. Step into the club, body says, hey, I'm gonna be somebody someday. But life's too short just to work all day.
Cause it can't stop. When I step up in the spot, I feel so hot. When my buddies yelling, hey, I feel on top of the world, best feeling by a long shot. I see my name in lights like a rock star. I see every single track on the top charts. I see pulling more thoughts than my brain does. Feeling so famous, hanging with the big boys. Don't forget the females, Yeah, putting work on the floor plan. Everything we hear right here is just a blueprint. If you don't believe in me, that's just too bad. Cause you could've got paid, but your life's sad. You ain't even seen the length of my wingspan. For those of you that do, I see you, fam. You're the bone to my back, and the reason that I know in the end I'ma be the fucking man. Cause I pull it to the spot, everybody says, hey. Step into the club, body says, hey. I'm gonna be somebody someday. I work real hard just to get that pay. I pull it to the spot, everybody says, hey. Step into the club, body says, hey. I'm gonna be somebody someday. But life's too short just to work all day. I've been working day and night. Those I love are on board like a flight. They're the reason that my dream's still alive. They're the reason I'm not dead up inside. Yeah, they got their own motives, that's alright. I know my mom, she wouldn't mind a new ride. I know my dad, all he wants is to retire. And my girl, all she wants is to say the wild lie. But I don't give a goddamn cause they fam. Without them I wouldn't be where I am. I'd be working at a job, staring at a dead end. So I'ma do everything I can to compensate them. Cause that kind of loyalty can't be taught. That kind of friendship can't be bought. Doesn't matter where I am, if I'm hot or I'm not. They're the ones yelling, hey, when I step up in the spot. I pull up to the spot, everybody says, hey. Step into the club, body says, hey. I'm gonna be somebody someday. I work real hard just to get that pay. I pull up to the spot, everybody says, hey. Step into the club, body says, hey. I'm gonna be somebody someday. But life's too short just to work all day. I pull it to the spot, everybody says, hey. Step into the club, body says, hey. I'm gonna be somebody someday. I work real hard just to get that pay. I pull it to the spot, everybody says, hey. Step into the club, body says, hey. I'm gonna be somebody someday. But life's too short just to work all day.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Frisky! Frisky! The musical guest Frisky! That was fucking amazing, man. That was great.
You sound great, man. Yeah.
So,
thank you so much, Chelsea. Thank you. Thank you.
You-
too.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
And please continue.
And then hey, sister's like, don't color the own.
Yeah.
I know. I forgot to mention that whenever we were doing opera earlier. Like,
Dude,
this is super.
You should have told me. I got a horse, the head of a horse. That'd have been great.
Perfect. You're fucking awesome.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate
Was that country for the first one? Like a country feeling?
I mean, I have a little bit of rock and roll influence in me, so I kind of like try to use that.
I felt like I
my
was in
hip-hop.
Texas again.
Nice.
Like
Nice.
fucking country.
Oh,
And it was like,
right.
but then it had the beat.
Mm-hmm.
And then you did some fucking rapping and rolling, dude.
I try to just pull from all the influences that I've ever had in my life to try to create my own music, I guess.
That's a bless you.
Oh, man.
There's a lot of secondhand
That's
good
it.
shit. This shit is
Yo.
everywhere.
For real.
You good, Chelsea?
No,
We
I'm
got
good,
some
yeah,
coffee.
no,
We got some
we
weed.
straight now.
Weed?
Oh, yeah, maybe
maybe that'll help, yeah.
Natural decongestant.
We need some indica
It's
stats.
anti-inflammatory. So,
All better.
what? Frisky.
Yes.
I like the name Frisky.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. The full name's Frisky Troublz.
Ooh.
Frisky Troublz.
Yeah. But I go by Frisky. Just
That sounds like a homie of Tom and Jerry.
Tom,
Frisky.
Jerry.
Look over here.
It does sound like a
There
cat.
we go.
Yeah,
Frisky Troublz.
Yeah, I get cat, I get pervert. Someone's getting frisky. Love it, everything. But you know what? I actually chose frisky because if you look it up, the definition actually means playful and full of energy.
Oh.
And so I was like, that's perfect because that's exactly what my music is. I
what you're
think.
going for.
And a
That's what
lot
I'm
of
going for.
older white men, yes.
Yeah.
Same
Well,
qualities.
Very frisky. Yeah, so these two that you performed,
Uh-huh.
what were those called again?
First one's called Dig Deep. Second one's called Everybody Says Hey. They're off my new album called The Frisky Experience, which is available on all major platforms. iTunes,
Check it out.
Spotify, Amish Country, they got it.
Amish Country.
Yeah, Megan's Law, they all got it.
Wow. I believed you for a second. How long have you been doing this?
I've actually been performing since I was in college. But in fact, I actually started performing stand-up. I started off doing stand-up.
Are you fucking kidding me? You
years.
should have done a set. Oh my god.
I can't. I was like, it's been so long. Like so when I do I still get booked at comedy shows, comedy venues.
That's where we met.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Town Playhouse.
For sure. Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah. But I was doing music there. But like, I have so many friends that are still stand-ups and they do shows, so they want me to come and like do music. But I feel kind of bad only doing music because these people came to laugh. So I started incorporating like jokes in between my.
And you do very good with that. That's perfect.
Yeah.
In between that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So it's ended up working out. That's why I was like, I love your Trump stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I got a Trump impression that I like to show off.
Please.
But
Trump impression. Are you gonna do it?
I just think Trump's hilarious because he can't answer a question to save his life. Like, even if it's a question the president should know, just like, Mr. President, what is taxation without representation? He'll just be like, first of all, that's a great question. I love that question. A lot of big words in there. Taxation, representation. I love it. Next question.
You got the eyes down.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Your hair was starting to.
Throwing it up.
That's fucking awesome.
That's
I
what
like
got.
that shit.
Thanks, man.
We should work him into like a song.
I know, right? I know. That's
He
true.
needs a song.
Yeah.
What do you think, Chelsea?
Well, I mean, hey, listen, Trump's taught us anything. It's do you.
That's true. Even if you is shitty.
Right, just do you. I don't know.
Do you.
Anybody that's not going for what they want to do and just going all out, I mean, missing out. I mean, just follow. That's the example right there. Just do like nothing. Don't follow anything he does. Just but the whole YOLO, like I'm gonna do me. Like I'm all about that. For me. But I'm gonna own that in me. But like.
Right.
But I am not a Trump supporter. Don't twist this.
I don't like him either, but he's a great guy.
He's a different type of Frisky.
No, Frisky, right? Yeah, man.
So what you got coming up in the future, Frisky?
I got one more music video coming out. I got a couple music videos out.
Go check them out.
Yeah, go check them out. Good Day, which is a song I'll be playing last at the end of the show.
Oh shit!
Music
Stick
video for
around.
that one. And then I'll just be doing shows, and then I'm gearing up for a second album, but that's gonna probably happen in like February or March. So right now just doing shows.
Well, if we can get
hanging out with Vic.
I appreciate you coming out, man.
Okay.
You're fucking
Norm.
amazing.
Guitar.
Dude, you guys could you do like a back-to-back or something like that?
Oh my God.
Fucking
Dope.
So you were awesome, Frisky.
Thanks, man.
I really appreciate it. Can you
Thanks,
tell
man.
everyone where to find you online?
Yeah, find me Frisky Troublz for Instagram and Frisky the Rapper everywhere else. But yeah, just check me out if you like music that's like upbeat and kind of fucking quirky, because that's how I am. Yeah, come check me out. I'd love to have you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Frisky! He's going to be coming up again at the end. I love her. Guys, make some noise. She's awesome. Jasmyn Carter! Jasmyn in the house! Get one. You want that?
Oh, yeah.
Take
this. It ain't no weed.
No, those are straight.
Hey, okay. Hey.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah.
Man, this is great. I never did a show in the garage. Yeah. Really hot cocaine. I had no idea. This is great. It was a white boy singing, rapping. I've never heard. Rap is not supposed to be motivational, so I appreciate everything that you just did. That's what you call gentrification, kids. Is you take something and you make it right. Oh man, we got a disco ball, Pac-Man with an underbite. People selling corn. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Let's say Poppy selling corn out front.
So these shows, they still surprise me in LA, man. Every time you go anywhere, it's just, you doing a show in a bathtub. I don't understand what's happening. I'm like, I left Cleveland. I did regular spots to 2 shows. In people's living space. I don't understand. It's great. I love it. I'm never going home. It's great. I don't have on a coat in December. I'm sick. That's probably why. Yeah. All right. Let's get into it, man. So I'm gay, kind of. I don't know what's happening. I'm very young. I'm kind of like free trial gay. I'm still like in my rookie year of gayness. But it's funny because I look like I've been gay forever. I look like the leader of all studs, like the stud boss. You know how like on Sonic, you beat all the stages? That's what I look like. After you beat all the stages, I'm the lesbian boss. Nah, it's cool though. I had to, what was I about to say? No, I'm dating. I'm, I get down. I'll be strapping hoes down, Anyway. Dating. Oh, yeah, man. I get some in, little infinity dick. It's not little, but it's called the infinity dick. My strap, it don't have any balls. Those are weird. No, you seen the Avengers?
Yeah.
Thanos? It's like that, his color. So it's yeah, that's too much. But no, I'm dating this older chick. She is, I can't tell you how old she is, but she is, I got insulin and hard candies in my first years old. Yeah, she kind of old, but it's cool. She always got snacks. Makes me happy. I don't know. What was I about to say? Something about, I can tell you how I became gay, I guess. I had sex with a white man. This white man that was
Say you wouldn't say nothing.
Yeah, whatever. I said it. No, guys, they kind of emotional sometimes. It was this one guy I was dating. He was like, I want you to come over and ride my face. And so, of course, I come over because who am I to deny my throne, right? So,
Yes.
Right? So I get there and he's talking. He was like, yeah, girl, I like you. I was like, oh, okay. He was like, how do you feel about me? I was like, huh? He was like, how do you feel about me? I was like, I feel you're using your mouth for all the wrong reasons right now.
Okay.
If you would have said come over and talk about our feelings, like I wouldn't have texted you back. Yeah. I love how when you tell a joke and somebody behind you say, wow. That's how you know you made it, kids. You know what I'm saying? You do a show in a garage with hoarder stuff. And then you do an interview on the Jack and Jill cutout. I mean, what's the name? What's the lady on Titanic? What's her name, Rose?
Oh, yeah.
Man, that was funny. All right. I ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna tell one more joke and I'm gonna get out of here. All right. I'm gonna tell this one. It's about anybody had a dad?
Yeah.
I had a dad. Yeah, what is that? Yeah, I had a dad. Having a dad is overrated. My dad was crazy. He wouldn't let us do things. Like when we were younger, you know how kids go to camp. My dad, he was like, yeah, y'all gotta go to camp because y'all ain't gotta go to He said, y'all not going to camp because y'all ain't gotta go to camp to get molested to learn how to tie a knot. Which is accurate. I was like, Dad, did you go to camp? He was like, yeah. So, did you get molested? I don't understand. We don't know. That's his business. He never answered the question. The whole point is, maybe I should have gone to camp and got molested. And then I wouldn't know how to tie my shoes. Like, I don't know how to tie my shoes. All right, guys, that is me.
Jasmyn Carter! So, we'll keep it nice and tight. I know you're not feeling too good.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you coming out for my
Thanks,
birthday.
man. I love this.
You're fucking hilarious.
Thank you. I love this. This is very great. I love the garage.
You're always invited back, all right? So, how long you been doing the Instagram videos? That shit is fucking hilarious. Check out her Instagram.
I've been doing videos since Vine, so 5 years.
Since Vine, rest in
5
peace.
years. Yeah. It's been a long time.
Damn.
They weren't always good.
Yeah, we worked at that shit. I mean, you got like a lot of them, and they're fucking hitters.
Yeah, man. I got over 1,000 videos.
Did that come before comedy?
The videos were before stand-up. I've only been doing stand-up for 3 years.
And do you like, I mean, I figure it's like just saying the bits instead of doing them probably, right?
It's
like,
totally different.
No?
It's different.
Okay.
It's more action, you know, quick get to the funny fast. They don't really care about you talking. If they cared about you talking, they would go watch a vlog. They don't care. They want to see action. They want to hear funny music. They want to hear funny sounds. That's what it is.
There's a real okay, so it's serious. My son has been doing these skits recently, my cute little white baby, and like they've been using them, and I just noticed like it's all about the directing. You got to be these quick cuts.
You have to act, dude. You actually have to act.
You have to push it because whatever it's gonna read on a fucking phone. Right, so it translates to something's lost halfway there. So you gotta be like bigger than you. I like. So you direct and cut them shit too.
I shoot them, direct them, edit them.
And tell them where you can find it.
Instagram. __ JASMYN or YouTube, same spelling, plus Carter.
You put all of them on YouTube too?
Not all of them. The extended stuff I put on YouTube and bloopers sometimes. And me and Mina's out there. We're working on a web series now.
A web series coming up.
It's coming out.
Shit!
So, you know, it's like dramedy. Is that our genre?
A dramedy.
Yeah, dramedy.
Oh, I like it. It's gonna be like episodes and shit. What's it gonna be called? Can you say? Oh shit! Okay, hey guys, keep a fucking lookout. All right, this girl's talented. I really appreciate you coming on. I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
And guys, make some noise for Jasmyn Carter. You can stay there. Yes, I wasn't gonna. You were my baby. Woo! Frisky.
Never been on an airplane with a dreamy miles high. I don't make it rain on bitches. I've never pulled it down. I don't party in the islands. Never been to Italy. I don't kick it at the Sky Bar just to take some ecstasy. Cause I think about peeps we all wanna be. Maybe that stuff won't happen for me, but I keep it real cool, I keep it easy, and that's perfectly fine for me. I could go on and on and on, on and on and on, about worlds that don't belong. I ain't got much, but I felt real love, I heard real pain, I got to sing my song, I guess that's a good day. I worked real hard, I got food on my plate, I fucked my girl all night, I guess that's a good day. That's a good day. I say that's a good day. I say that's a good day. I say that's a good day. I've never been backstage, I'm not a VIP. I've never done with royalty, unless you count Burger King. I don't party in the islands, I kick it in Italy. I'll be quite fucking honest, already said that thing. Cause I think about peeps we all wanna be. Maybe that stuff won't happen for me, but I keep it real cool, I keep it easy, and that's perfectly fine for me. I could go on and on and on, on and on and on, about worlds that don't belong. I ain't got much, but I felt real love, I heard real pain, I got to sing my song, I guess that's a good day. I worked real hard, I got food on my plate, I fucked my girl all night, I guess that's a good day. That's a good day. I say that's a good day. I say that's a good day. I say that's a good day. But I felt real love, I heard real pain.
a good day. I work real hard. I got food on my plate. I fuck a girl all night. I guess that's a good day. That's a good day. I say that's a good day. I say that's a good day. I say that's a good day. That's a good day. I say that's a good day. I say that's a good day. Oh, that's a good day. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Alrighty, guys. Hi Tonight Show Season 3 premiere. That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. That was amazing. Thank you to the cast and crew. Channel 310 will catch you here every week. We're going to be on Saturdays. We just did this just for my birthday tonight on a Friday. Make sure you get some elotes.
Love these mayonnaise white women, man. I made a baby with one like Arthur talked about. He's going to be 2 in November. Yeah. Big deal, right? Yep. That's my jizz. I've been walking around the earth for 2 years now. What do you guys have to show for it, huh? All that potential blown onto walls, swallowed. Fucking shot into the end of a condom. Mine? 2 years. Y'all can't keep shit alive for 2 years. Fuck all y'all. What y'all kept alive for 2 years? Y'all don't even know your friends for 2 years. Oh my God. Everyone's like, oh, Victor, doesn't life make sense now? Well, yeah, I came in this dude's mom and I have a purpose all of a sudden. That's some real Disney shit. Write that on a card. I hate condoms and now I have a reason to live.